This is an example of a Foundup. Foundups are localized ideas that ultimately solve a problem. And we have this amazing river bank, and they just built this pathway. Basically, it's to create strength on this, and they're reinforcing the entire side. So what's the Foundup? Well, it's developing a food forest along the bank. And there are two schools over there. I used to teach. I retired from teaching, but there's an elementary school and a primary school or a kindergarten. And imagine kids being able to walk down here and enjoy picking fruit. So I'm putting down something called kinichigo, which is a palm leaf raspberry. You can see them here. I've already got them going. I'm laying down ground cover, right? Really thick ground cover. So all this stuff that I cut, that was cut by the county, right? I'm now going back down and laying it down. I'm actually creating what's known as a roof, right? So there's going to be another cap on here. So the rain is going to just wash down back into the river. And what this is going to do is stop all of the weeds from growing up. And then in between, you'll see in here, right? This will come back. But this, because it's a bulb, right? But this right here is an edible Soros or something. I can't remember the name. It's from South Africa, but it will spring back. So there's some more of it right here. So I find plants around. This is an edible spinach right here. Okay, this is a wild spinach. Put that in it. This actually grows really big. So I'm going to find basically every edible plant you can have. There's going to be little explainers of what they are. In between these stands of palm leaf raspberry, there's going to be a cherry tree and also what's known as a biwa or loquat tree growing up. And then what's going to go between the trees is a vine called akebe. It's a mountain fruit vine, and it's going to grow, and it hangs this beautiful fruit down. A lot of people you can't get in the grocery store. So all this food is basically going to be food that's that's around here, natural, sustainable living. This is a Foundup. If you like what I'm doing and you want to support it, you can go to foundups.com and join my Patreon. Now, when you go there, you're going to see Eduit AI teaching tablets. You're also, by becoming a Patreon, you're prepaying for an Eduit AI teaching tablet that's going to launch on 5/25/5, right? And AI teaching tablets basically will deliver language arts. It'll be like having your own personal assistant. Even though it's geared for children, you can use it, right? It's just AI, super smart AI that ultimately you can interact with, talk to like you're talking to me on a phone, and it'll do things for you. But I'm really focused on language arts, math, and science to usher in what I call the educational singularity. And if you're free, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or is it 10 p.m.? I guess it's 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. You can check out the video, the link, because I'm going to be talking about a solution. So this is a Foundup. Oh, and also I got a little more time. Part of this Foundups too is that's my village, and what I'm doing is we're setting up a co-op, and we got all those roofs, and we're going to put solar panels on all those roofs. And if you don't want to participate, we'll rent your roof and pay you money for your roof, and we'll calculate what the value is. Amazing sun. And the other thing too is over the bridge, what I want to do is connect some river turbines and have a power station that will also feed into the grid. So we'll have it feeding into all of the walls, all of the power walls will be connected. So if one overflows, the other one overflows, the other one overflows, right? And the goal is to take this village off the grid. There is already power over there that's being generated by someone. That power is probably being used by us. We're going to have our own power and generation. So welcome to sustainable living in agriculture. And that takes me to the third thing. which is where Eduit comes in. So imagine my family has 11 rice fields. I want to bring in sustainable farming practices. It's not going to be tractors. It's going to be autonomous tractors, you know, farming and cutting and planting. Everything is going autonomous. So what I'm doing is I have power, have permaculture, and then agriculture, all going to be embodied in this cooperative. No one's paying me to do this. I'm doing it out of smiling and helping. That's the helping, endow, serving the planet. Because if I can get my village off the grid, if I can produce food locally, right, and we can do and create the fertilizer and everything else for the farming and cut it and bring about a near zero marginal cost, this is the power of Foundups. And one person like myself can initiate it. Undoubtedly.